Life is a web of unexpected events and often surprises us at the most unexpected moments. Often, what seems lost forever can re-emerge from the shadows of the past, bringing hope and light even to the darkest situations. Today, we tell you a story of pain, hope, and redemption, where a man, overwhelmed by the tragedy of his daughter's disappearance, finds the key to an incredible twist in an unexpected place. Subscribe to the channel and follow this story until the end to discover how fate has reserved for Federico a revelation that will change his life. Federico was a man of great nobility of soul, despite his humble circumstances. He was a master in the art of gardening. His hands knew the delicate touch necessary to make the most beautiful plants flourish. However, those same hands that once caressed his daughter's golden curls were now empty of hope. 5 years ago, Federico and his wife Francesca's life changed dramatically. It was a sunny Sunday. The family was gathered in the local park as they often did. Laura, then 5 years old, was happily running through the trees, her crystalline laughter echoing like music to her parents' ears. But in a moment of distraction, Laura disappeared. Federico and Francesca searched desperately for her, calling her name until their voices died away. The police were called and an intense search was conducted, but no trace of Laura was found. She seemed to have evaporated, leaving only an unbearable void in her parents' hearts. Since that fateful day, Federico and Francesca had lived a routine of suffering. The walls of their home, once adorned with childish drawings and smiling photos, were now a constant reminder of what they had lost. Francesca, a vibrant woman full of life, had become a shadow of herself, consumed by pain and uncertainty. She spent her days staring out the window, hoping for a miracle that never came. Federico, for his part, found an escape in his work. Every day he rose before the sun and went into the garden, seeking a peace that he never fully found. And it is in this scenario of pain and hope that Federico's life takes an unexpected turn. He receives an offer to work in the villa of Elisa, a rich and powerful entrepreneur. The property is immense, full of gardens that need an expert touch. Federico, although reluctant to leave his garden, sees in this opportunity a chance to improve the family's finances and perhaps find a new purpose. But he could not imagine that by accepting this job, he was about to enter a plot of mystery and revelations that would change his life forever. Upon arriving at the villa, Federico was impressed by the grandeur of the property. The villa, with its elegant facades and imposing architecture, exuded an aura of wealth and power. The gardens were vast, a maze of exotic flowers, meticulously pruned shrubs, and majestic trees. It was a lot of work, but Federico felt a growing excitement at the opportunity to work in such a magnificent place. He was greeted by a butler who led him to Elisa. Elisa was a middle-aged woman with an elegant bearing and a serene face, but her eyes revealed a deep sadness, almost imperceptible to those who were not paying close attention. She greeted him with a nod and briefly explained her expectations. "Mr. Federico, I have heard very good things about your work. I hope you take care of my gardens with the same dedication you have shown in other places," Elisa said in a calm and controlled voice. As he worked in the gardens, Federico began to notice little details about Elisa and her routine. She was a ghostly presence in the villa, appearing sporadically and always surrounded by an aura of mystery. One afternoon, while tending to a rose bed, Federico saw a figure at the second-floor window. It was a little girl with long brown hair who was watching him curiously. Federico felt a knot in his stomach. The little girl looked like Laura. In the following days, Federico tried to spot the girl again, but she seemed to have disappeared as mysteriously as she had appeared. He asked the other employees for information, but no one seemed to know who he was talking about. The girl's resemblance to Laura increased his curiosity and concern, and Federico decided to investigate discreetly. One day, while working near the kitchen, Federico heard a whisper. He slowly got up and saw the little girl again, this time closer. "Hello, my name is Federico. Do you live here?" he asked softly, trying not to scare her. The little girl didn't answer, but she didn't retreat. It seemed she was considering whether she could trust him. Federico began to ask discreet questions of the other employees of the villa, but to no avail. His determination grew. He decided that at the first opportunity, he would confront Elisa directly about the identity of the child. He knew he was taking a risk, but the chance to find his daughter was worth any risk. At this point in the story, I would like to know what you think. What would you have done in Federico's place? Comment below with your thoughts and opinions. And if you are still with us, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next incredible stories. Finally, Federico decided to talk to Elisa. He told her about his daughter Laura and how she resembled the little girl he had seen in the villa. Elisa, surprised and shocked, confessed that Sophia, the little girl, had been adopted under dubious circumstances 5 years earlier. With Elisa's help, they decided to investigate further. After a series of investigations, they discovered that Sophia had been kidnapped and sold for an illegal adoption. Elisa, devastated by the truth, committed herself to seeking justice. They arranged a meeting with the intermediary responsible for the adoption, and with the help of the police, managed to obtain a confession. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. The truth had finally emerged. Sophia was Laura. Federico and Francesca could finally hug their daughter again. The story of Federico, Francesca, Laura, and Elisa became a symbol of hope and resilience. Despite the pain of the past, the family found a new serenity, supported by love and friendship. Elisa, transformed by the experience, decided to dedicate her life to the fight against child trafficking, becoming a fervent defender of the rights of the little ones. Her villa, once a place of mystery, became a reception and support center for families in difficulty, a beacon of hope and rebirth. Thank you for being in our company. A big hug and see you in the next video.